But now I have to explain to you, and it's a good thing the stream hasn't turned on or anything yet, and that I wouldn't have ruined it. That's very good. I'm glad that that hasn't happened. It's a very good thing that that hasn't happened, and, you know, ironically, funny enough, in the middle of my talking about doing the thing, you know, I briefly quit doing the to just talk about this. It's a good thing the stream hasn't turned on. Now I gotta wait for the stream to show up.
I'm a strong man. Da -da -da. I'm not playing. Hold up, Mecca. You don't like when I'm playing.
Nope. I'm glad I'm glad you've discovered this.
Therefore, I should do it only after this match. Let's put Nozomi among these fucking goddesses.
But why? Why Nozomi?
Because she's new and you said you wanted to see all the new characters.
Ah, I get you. Now that's thinking with your ass.
Da -da 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 -da. I'm a song man.
Did you stop that?
Song man. I'm a song man.
You can cease what you're doing right now at any time. Are you sure you're not gonna cease? Are you sure? Well, I guess I'll have to just tell everybody his social security number now that he's doing this. His social security number is socialsecurity@gmail.com, and you can use that at any business you want, and it will give you his money, all of it, every bit of his money, and it will give you his darkest secrets, and you'll figure them out if you go put that into your bank teller, and he'll tell you. Your bank teller will tell you. He'll know.
Anyway, Jesus, tell us if you're here now so we can continue our discussion.
Quotes, unquotes discussion.
What was our discussion
I sent him a link.
I forget what our discussion was about.
Something stupid, probably.
Oh, wait. Love Life.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it was about.
Sorry, I went. I'll go pee-pee.
Sorry, it's very easy for me to forget. Sorry, I went O-P-P.
Wait, I think it was something to do with the recent season.
Yeah, I was asking which one. I was asking how it was in relation to other seasons so far.
It might be blasphemous for some other goddamn fans of the series to say, but for me, I don't give a shit. And I'm saying is that this is probably the best season thus far. Until of a potential thing that I hope to fucking God doesn't happen.
Ooh.
But you haven't watched up to that, and that's massive spoilers.
Ooh, Introdust. Thank you very much for preserving me. Thank you for preserving my virginity.
Let's just say something happens. Something very interesting happens. And I'm hoping... What?
This is Love Live, right?
No. Well, yeah.
Something very interesting happens?
No, but if you let me finish
that
my
hasn't
goddamn
happened once throughout the entire series!
Pepsi Quick.
But anyway... What was I gonna say? But because of that reaction... Well, there's just... I kinda really hope that this doesn't happen. But that really special moment where something interesting happens... could be ruined. And I hope that does not happen.
Would you like... I'm gonna come up with my game theories right now, my video game theories. I'm gonna get Matt Pat in here and we're gonna sit down and who's gonna... Hello, gamers! Gamers! And we're gonna come up with a theory right now. Alright, we're done. I'm gonna say it has something to do with news. Do not tell me if I'm correct. That's my idea, because... I've been thinking that I didn't think they'd pull it in the first season that they would run. They'd pull a Muse thing. And, you know, they started off with Muse, like, you know, we were inspired by Muse, we want to suck their dicks, you know. But now, I think it might be optimal time to start bringing up Muse and start having them be thought about. And as well, I'm pretty sure I remember they teased showing some Muse characters before. They were like, oh shit, we're at the Muse place, we're at the Muse place. And it's like, oh shit, there's the Muse people. And then they turn around and it's like, nope, we're not the Muse people. We're not the Muse. We know you want it. We know it's what you want. And what would Love Live be if it didn't pander to its fans? What would Love Live be? Nothing. Because that's completely what it is. So I'm gonna say it has something to do with Muse. Alright, now I'm gonna try to think. What would it have to do with Muse? That it would be like this. That it would be like something you can ruin. I'm gonna say don't tell me if I'm right, or if I'm wrong. I'm gonna say you're worried that they made Muse different, or that they broke up in the future. Is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take that for 500, John. And later, you can either laugh at how wrong I am, or say that I'm psychic. So that's my thoughts. And if you'd like to hear more, please leave a like and subscribe, and leave me a comment, because those all generate revenue for me. I hope you guys have found my ranting very interesting. Are you finding it hard to speak up now?
Sorry, what? I blacked out.
Okay, good.
Wow, T4, you have really good
Well,
intuition.
I'm sure somebody else here. Wow, T4, you have really good intuition? No, I'm just psychic.
What was I gonna say? Holy shit. Oshino just throws Hanyu down. Like, and now Hanyu does a Hurricane Rana. The goddamn head scissors on Oshino. This is an interesting match. Oh boy. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's more than one interesting thing that happened.
What? In Love Live?
Yes.
Multiple interesting things?
Yes.
Impossible. No.
But what was I gonna say? Shit. Oddly enough, this last episode, not the current episode that's about to air today, but last week, god fucking damn did the animation just sort of jump in quality. Honestly, you take a picture of just the scenery, move the girls, and I'd swear to you, I thought this was an episode of K-On!
So it seems to me like they're really like starting to kick the show into gear in its later half, because the first half seems like it was more, I don't know, was it more comedy based than, I don't know, I don't remember it very well.
It was comedy mixed with character building.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. But it seems, so, don't tell me if I'm right or not, but I'm guessing they are having more story implications, which can be, but I'm trusting it since you're saying it's good and interesting. Though unfortunately it sounds like I can ruin it and fuck it up.
I think goddamn Nozomi was grabbing Hanyu by the horns there.
Ooh. Listen, Nozomi knows just how to grab one, so, you know, I think she has a value in this match. She knows just the right places to touch one, to get them to feel any way she wants.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Alright, time to make the fight balance that we were coming up with. Shinobu versus Hanyu before she became a time goddess.
I don't know. I don't know how strong Hanyu was before she became a time goddess.
She's a demon,
I
so
don't know how
that should
strong
give you some
Oshino
indication.
is. What?
I think it's mostly Hanyu, but without the time shit. It's just regular Hanyu without time powers.
I mean, the reason that popped out to me is why I think Hanyu would win over Shinobu in the first place was because I thought that she could use time to her advantage. You know, knowing what would happen in pretty much any situation.
I mean, realistically...
Especially after you saying that she says Rika has a toll on her that makes
she
it
has
harder
a
for her
limitation.
to travel back in time, and now that she's going alone, I think it would be more balanced than...
No, but she still has limits, though.
Well, of course, everybody has limits.
But like I said, on top of the fact that she is also being drained by Shinobu.
Is she?
Yeah?
I don't know what Shinobu does. I don't remember.
You forget Shinobu has the ability to drain energy from people.
But how does she do it?
I think through biting and scratching.
Alright, but let's say Hanyu goes back in time. Does that not mean
Like
that she's no longer being drained? Well,
Like,
well,
here's-
yes. She would already have a bit drained from her. She would still have recourse to go back and make sure she could prevent this.
But here's the
Although
thing,
she's
Hanyu technically is fast. Shinobu has vampire fucking powers, I guess you could say. She's faster than most other shit and stronger than most. If you remember, at one point it was stated that Shinobu, in one single jump, jumped all the way from like the North Pole to somewhere in Japan. And it was like a simple jump, like how a human jumps 2 inches in the air, that kind of jump.
Well, then why is it a question? It seems like you're very in favor of the idea that Shinobu wins.
No, I'm just bringing up shit that she... Because you're automatically going straight to Hanyu, but I'm bringing up points that, like... I'm countering your points, is basically what I'm trying to say.
You're right. You're right. Well, let's see.
Holy fuck, Nozomi just jumped straight into the air, what the fuck?
Whoa! But yeah, like I said before, it's definitely a match where both people, I think, are contenders, and it's not a one-sided battle like, I don't know, Shinobu versus Joe off the street. You know, both of them, I think, have ways they could win. I think if either of them were strategic enough. Tommy Pickles. Now, hold on. Let's get off this. Tommy Pickles. Now,
anyway, Shinobu
Tommy
won.
Pickles. Well, now, I think we've been ignoring an important part of this debate, and I think that this guy coming in has really told us what we need in life, and that is Tommy Pickles. Tommy Pickles fighting Shinobu Oshino and Hanyu. Both together. Like, Hanyu and Shinobu are both together now. Do you think they could take down Tommy Pickles? Do you think that that would be plausible?
Knowing their personalities, they'd probably just cuddle up against it. I guess like how a cute girl sees a bunch of cute things, kind of deal.
So you're saying Tommy Pickles wins?
I think it's a stalemate.
Tommy Pickles uses his demonic power to drain them both when they come up to him, leaving them as only corpses, and he moves on to his next victim, is what you're saying.
No, that's Baby Satomi.
But how are we sure they're not the same character?
They're not.
But how can we be sure?
Tommy Pickles had emotion.
I guess you're right there. You're right there. But how are we sure that Tommy Pickles is not a demonic hell monster? Is there anywhere in the show that disproves this theory?
The first episode.
In what specific scene?
Well, when Angelica threw his ball out of the kid's ring, he could have easily used his demonic powers to go get it, but instead he cries.
But
to
why
no
would
avail.
he reveal himself? Why would he reveal himself over such a trivial matter?
Nobody was watching. Haruhi. That's another character. Haruhi versus Shinobu and Hanyu.
Am I allowed to punch Haruhi in the face in this match?
You're not anywhere near this, and plus Hanyu and Shinobu will probably murder you.
Can Rad Johnny
Sure.
He's a completely different person from me, so I'm gonna have to say I would like Red Johnny to punch Haruhi in the face. And I know he would die, and the universe would end anyway, even if, you know, Shinobu and Han, you weren't there. But I think that Rad Johnny would see it as a good value. I think he would see it as a good thing to do, even under that circumstance. So we've had two. Well, now we have to ask the question: Tommy Pickles versus Haruhi. Which one wins out of this match?
I think Haruhi, because she could easily wish goddamn Tommy Pickles out of existence.
But why would she? Tommy Pickles is a demon with power beyond your imagination.
Because she sees him as a... You see, Haruhi would see the baby as being useless because it's a baby. It serves no use to her,
Yes,
and so she'd wish it away, and Tommy would go away. She would know about that shit, but she didn't see it prior to wishing him away.
Are you? But then would Haruhi not destroy all babies in the universe already?
No, just the baby, because she's only thinking about that baby at the one time.
But what if it showed off immediately its demonic, horrible powers? Immediately. Him knowing that if he didn't, he would go away.
She'd wish it to be on her side.
Well, I guess this is the power of a Mary Sue, now isn't it?
How the hell is she Mary Sue?
I'm making a joke. Who would win? Tommy Pickles versus the concept of joking.
Sorry, what? I got distracted there for a second.
Who would win? Tommy Pickles versus the concept of jokes.
The embodiment of jokes, or...
Yes. Me.
You. Narukami.
Yes, me. I'm the embodiment of jokes. I'm the funniest man alive.
Narukami's the embodiment of jokes. Gotcha.
What?
Narukami's the embodiment of jokes.
I will end your life.
Hold on. There we go.
Tub Scrub, would you like to die tonight? Would you like to die? Now we have to wait for the chat to get back. So because I need to know if he wants to die. I want to know if he needs death. I want to know if in his life, death is something that he wants. Do you embrace the end, my friend?
Oh, but
He's not answering.
Does Dio not have a moveset?
I guess that means he wants me to kill him.
Dio doesn't have a moveset.
Tub Scrub,
No.
when you fall asleep tonight, I want you to know that you don't have anything to worry about, and I will come to kill you. And you'll die. I will come to kill you. Now there's Spencer Storm. We got lots of people on our stream tonight.
These are actually some pretty accurate stats for Dio, huh?
Huh?
Dio is egotistical, disrespectful, perseverant, slightly treacherous, very bold, and very aggressive.
Yeah, I'd say that's right. Hello, I subbed.
Hello.
Well, my friend, we're not subbing back to you, so if that's what you're here for, you can die?
I'm pretty sure it's not the same person.
I don't know, it might be. I don't know. Do you think I remember each individual viewer? I only remember Jesus.
They're all peasants
Will,
to you.
and the tub boy. And the tub man here.
You are the golden god, these are all peasants to you.
Yes.
No, I am not here for subs.
And you're a peasant too, but you're above their level. You're above their level.
I'm a lieutenant, I guess.
Yes.
Apparently, based on how this game sets everything up, this shitty Bruce is stronger than Shinobu and Hanyu.
Well, yes. He's stronger than anyone. he's an absolute force of rage. Oh, you know. He's the strongest of all time.
And also, I edited Undertaker to have accurate stats. Undertaker's supposed to be the goddamn final boss.
Should I also call Adner here? Emoji full moon with face.
Should I also call what here?
Adner.
Andre? Andre the Giant? Let's call Andre the Giant, yeah.
Adner the Giant?
There we go, Andre the Giant.
Wait, you can edit these guys' stats?
Yes. Why isn't Bobby Heenan his #1 manager? What?
Make John Cena have the lowest stats.
There. Why do I have to do that? Bobby Heenan should be Andre the Giant's #1 manager. Because I doubt they use Andre the Giant post WrestleMania 7, I think. Where he
Adner the Giant?
Where he betrayed goddamn Bobby Heenan. Also,
So
rest in peace, Bobby
genies?
Heenan. What?
Does this game have the genies?
Not all of them.
No.
But let me go to the list. I remember who the genies are. I don't remember the roster in this. Let me see how many genies are left. They're not going to be in their genie pose, but they're here.
Oh, not the genie pose. That sucks.
So,
When is Genie movie coming out?
Wait,
when
did
is
we?
the movie about genies coming?
Hold on, did we put The Rock as a genie?
No, I don't think we did. But he would definitely have a cameo in the movie. I think.
When a bad wake, I haven't counted one yet. Oh, wait. Technically, through Papa Shango, technically we have one thus far.
Was he a part of the Genies?
He was originally... D'Lo Brown. I think he was the I think he was the protagonist genie.
Yeah, I was thinking, is he the protagonist or is he the no nonsense genie who's, you know, the no nonsense tough guy genie who's a friend in the end?
Oh
Or
wait,
the
no,
traitor
no, I think he may have been the no nonsense genie. I think it was Mark Henry who was the protagonist genie.
Yeah, I think Mark Henry was the protagonist of Genie movie. Nobody here has any idea what the fuck we're talking about. So we have the protagonist, and we may have the no-nonsense one.
Oh yeah,
The
again.
no-nonsense, but, you know, the Knuckles genie.
Again, through association. I think I got it wrong. Papa Shango's at the no-nonsense one. He's the friendly genie. The Godfather, who was, I'm forgetting his name, shit. Goddamn, I'm forgetting his name. But the Godfather's the no-nonsense genie.
When's the villain genie?
Now here's the thing. I don't think they have Farouk in this.
Aw, come on.
Well, I'm way past the F, so I doubt Farouk is in this. Or is
Does
that
he
the
go by
name?
any other name?
He goes by the name Ron Simmons also. But I didn't see him. Go to the R's.
I was thinking about going and looking up the people who were part of this, and I fucking swear to God, I almost just looked up Genie movie.
Nope. Ron Simmons isn't in this. The villain genie has been defeated and erased.
Lore.
Unless who's a very angry looking black guy in this. Let's see.
Listen, our villain genie is our villain genie.
Apollo Crews just looks like an NPC.
Our leopard prince for now. Just in case.
Biggie, not too evil looking in this.
Biggie Smalls?
Booker T, he's a
Biggie
joke.
Smalls.
He's a joke character. Cedric Alexander. Some odd reason this image makes him look Jamaican.
Oh, from Jamaica, come on.
Darren Young is a
Listen.
very light-skinned black man.
I appreciate you looking for a new villain, Genie, but there's only one villain Genie in my heart, and that's Farouk.
Would Ember Moon be the a female genie?
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's make her one. If you
Female
think she
genie.
should be. If you think she should be, then she is.
Jacqueline is the she's the evil fucking female genie.
Oh. Well, then let's
Jason-
just add that. I
Jason
will allow
Jordan
a new
is half
female
black.
villain Genie. Because we didn't have one before. That's a role we didn't have.
Kofi Kingston used to be Jamaican. Mark Henry, yeah.
He erased that part of himself.
Naomi is the funky genie. R-Truth, he's definitely a villain genie, but he's the comic relief villain.
Are all black people just genies now?
That's the trend that you made.
I chose 4 of them,
5.
and most of them were on the same team with the similar outfit.
Yes. Rich Swan. I can't really get a read off of Rich Swan. I don't think anybody can get a read off with Rich Swan.
Listen, once I started associating that fucking outfit with a person who looks like a genie,
You know what?
it could never go back. That outfit's just genie to me now.
How about Titus O'Neil as the villain?
Listen, we've already got Farouk. Farouk is the villain. Unless you're saying Titus O'Neil is the sequel villain.
Sequel villain, yeah.
But then we're gonna have to, like, just make a fucking sequel.
Xavier Woods, he's probably just the another no-nonsense goddamn genie. And that's the end of it.
Listen, that devalues the first no-nonsense genie. That devalues him.
But he, well, the no, it's comic relief. But he's a simple comic relief. He's not hard comic relief. And I forgot about Alicia Fox. Then again, everyone has forgot about Alicia Fox.
So did the casting directors of Genie movie.
And I have to make the team.
Genie movie?
No, the team of Cielo and Shrek. They were a good team.
3-3.
Cielo. 33. Mm-hmm.
My Scruthers am out for tonight.
What's
Sorry,
their
what?
team name? My Scruthers, I'm out for tonight.
And the stream
I
is
can't
over.
believe I started that fucking phrase.
The stream is over then. Unless Will comes in within like 10 minutes.
We still have the Tub Man.
Make fun of the tub man.
Hey Tub Man, you're a butthole. Did you know that?
Let's see, let's look at the names. We got the Accolades, the Agents, Air Boom, Alliance, American Alpha, Anarchists, the AEP, the Ascension, the Assassins, the Authority, the Authors of Pain, the Awesome Ones, the Bad Girls, the Bad Guys, the Bank,
Bad
the Bella
Girls. Wait,
Twins.
name them the Bad Girls.
Okay. Team name, who cares? I'll just put the Bad Girl skin.
Name them something about Satan.
Satan Mon.
Yeah, there we go. Satan. And here you guys worship the devil here.
No, they're not booed. What the hell? Why is it automatically set to booed? They're cheered. They're revered by everyone.
Well, because they work for Satan.
That doesn't necessarily mean we have to boo them.
I think most crowds would. Do you not agree? Do you not think most crowds would boo people who are, you know, Satanists?
You gotta realize only Cielo's Satan. Cielo's the only
Listen.
Satanist.
I think Shrek is going along with it. I think Shrek has a demonic power, because you gotta remember that one time I took him backstage and shot him in the head.
Did you say you took him back?
What?
It sounded like you said you took him back. Almost in a bit of a
Well,
Canadian accent.
No. No, I shot him in the head, backstage, and he came back as a demon. And then he developed his character from there.
Right, how did you like the name for fucking Persona 3?
Creative.
What do you mean?
It's creative. It's very creative to just call them, oh, weapons of mass destruction. Ha. Ha. Much funny. Much funny. You fucking idiot.
Still haven't crowned a King's Wrestling Federation champ.
Make the champ Shinji.
Why Shinji?
Because he's a good in-joke. He's a very good in-joke.
Fine then, Shinji.
Do you not agree with me? Ah,
Very
Kiki,
well.
you get on yourself.
Shinji is the goddamn champion now.
Subscriber, are you still here? Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me how you feel
I think
about
they
this
left.
down in the comments. You better not have left, you fucking...
Okay, no. Wait, no, yeah. Aleister Black is definitely out now, yeah. The part of the, yeah? 'Cause it's part of the NXT Generations pack. Even though about half of these characters have already debuted onto the main roster. I don't follow.
It seems like they should be able to do that, so that we don't have a Satomi incident where you just don't have to pay for the DLC.
But anyway,
yeah.
our audience died.
I was gonna ask one more question. Do you think I would enjoy the new season of Love Live for the second half?
I don't know, because it's only been 2 episodes.
So far.
Two or 3 episodes in the second half. I
Do you
enjoy
think
it.
I'd like-
I doubt you would.
Why not?
I don't know. I just get the feeling you're not gonna like it.
I mean, part of the reason that I didn't like the oh no, the school shutting down conflict is that I knew how it would end from the second I heard it, and there was no suspense for me.
Of which season?
And I didn't particularly care about the school. One mostly, because I mean, in the rest of the shows, it seems to be more of a background element that's like driving them rather than the running force of the show. Because I think in season 1, it was definitely more the running focus of the show, you know, like, oh god, the school's closing down, and they always thought about that, and it was always, oh my god, the school. But I was like, I don't give a fuck about the fucking school. I don't give a goddamn fuck about the school.
It's not my fault you didn't like school.
And I, especially along with the fact that I know this is going to end with them winning the Love Live or something. And fucking the school being okay. So, I mean, the way you're saying that there are multiple possibilities in your head at least tells me
What?
it at least tells me that when you say that there are things that and there's multiple surprises and things, it at least tells me that there's something that I won't expect, and I'll be not wondering and I'll not see 12 steps ahead of the plot. And when Kotori leaves, apparently, like I'm like I know for a fact, yeah, she's coming back. I know. I don't have to, and I'm not invested in the characters, so it doesn't do anything for me. Because I've foregone giving her any characterization. Anyway, what?
Huh. That's interesting. Alright. Anyway.
What were you saying?
I completely forgot. What were you saying?
I was talking about not seeing 12 steps ahead of the plot. And how I think, by the way you're talking, that I will not see 12 steps ahead of the plot in the new part.
There is one point where you might see it, but the result hasn't been seen, I guess? I don't know, explain it.
Would you call it predictable?
It's semi-predictable, but I'm hoping it isn't what it is.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's a good enough explanation.
I think I get it. There's at least some room for doubt in what you're saying. It's not a 100% chance that this is going to happen. Like, there's a 100... When I heard, like, oh, the school's shutting down, we have to do Love Live and save it. And then also, oh my god, Kotori's leaving. I know for a 100% chance that Kotori is not leaving and that they will save the school. I know for a 100% chance about this. There is no suspense on this. And they don't write it interestingly either.
Wait, hold on, I'm still streaming? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop that. Yeah.